We should address the latest developments in the Stepstones, my lords.
Where, I wonder, is our Prince Daemon?
It was a decade ago, and he has since left the region undefended.
We have left it undefended. My queen?
But a weakness. Through them, you imagine you will persist forever.
What's happening, YouTube and House of Dragon fans? It's Lamont Tyson back in the building. This is going to be my episode 6 trailer, where we slow this thing down, go through it shot by shot, just picking it apart, making hypotheses about what we think is going to happen in the next episode. And I just want to warn you, be careful for spoilers. Sometimes things that are in the book deviate a little bit from what's on TV, and we are going to make those deviations and prognostications right here on my channel. You're finding me for the first time, please subscribe to the channel. Please follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and now the TikTok. Also download the Life Games podcast and come check us out Friday nights at 9 p.m. when we do discuss House of the Dragon. It's good fun for my black folks and my white folks out there that enjoy hearing us prognosticate on these dragons. First thing we see, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like the most anorexic dragon in all of TV history done start taking some steroids. That is Caraxes being ridden by Daemon. And apparently he's going back to his home of Dragonstone. And he's been feeding Caraxes because Caraxes done picked up some weight. I'm glad to see that, ladies and gentlemen, because I was starting to worry about the damn dragon. Can we take the dragon to an all dragon buffet or something? But he don't look like he need it now. He like he ready to go. We enter into a meeting of the small council. And at this point, ladies and gentlemen, we see a grown Rhaenyra, a grown Alicent, and I assume this is probably about a 7-year time jump, because they're talking about Daemon has left the Stepstones unguarded, and there is a lot of tension because the king is asking, well, what about the prince? And you hear Alicent, who's grown now, basically saying it is the fault of Daemon. And then you see a grown Rhaenyra saying it is our fault. You can cut the tension with a knife between these two. They have been at each other's throats over these 7 years. And if you take a good look at Alicent, that bitch ain't took green off since that wedding ceremony. And she probably has no intention of taking off that green because she's declaring war. And if you look at Rhaenyra, she hasn't fully put on her black yet, but you know it's coming. Then we see what looks to be maybe Aegon II somewhere looking at a dragon set ablaze to some fire, because in the next clip, you see a dragon setting ablaze to some fire with that hot breath. And ladies and gentlemen, I hate to say this, but I know humans whose breath is this hot, and if you was to put flame in front of it, boy, they probably could set your house on fire. Next clip, we see Aegon II out here in battle, and he's beating the snot out of a little kid. I would rather see him practicing with someone grown, but I'm sure he's being trained. And in the next clip, you see who's training him. Harwin Strong is training him. Harwin Strong is the son of Lionel Strong, who is now the hand of the king. And you see the king has a pretty good Galilee look on his face, but everywhere in this trailer, the king is sitting his ass down. He's starting to lose hair. And when you lose hair like that, man, just say shave that shit off, man. Damn it, king. And the thing that they say he has is leprosy. And that's just taking over everything with the damn king. I mean, the king is in complete shambles. He's sitting down, but at least his grandson is making him smile.
You will be our king. We are the blood of old Valyria.
But for them, you surrender what you should not. A father compromised by the acts of a son.
We see Rhaenyra Velaryon, Corlys's oldest daughter, and she's had one child already and is pregnant with another child in the belly. And you see them getting another dragon egg ready for that baby. Boy, this House Velaryon, boy, there's going to be a mess. Then we get a close-up shot of Aegon II, my people. Now, can you imagine with his milquetoast skin, Pee Wee Herman with this hairdo? They could be brothers. And this is the man. This, as my boy Killmonger would say, this is your king. This is the dude y'all want to be the king. But I guess we're going to have to see. He don't look intimidating, but he probably is a badass. And I guess we're just going to have to wait and see how they play it out on the story. We see Rhaenyra, or what looks to be, could possibly be her daughter, removing one of those dragon eggs. And I wonder what significance would this have in the story. Post your comments on what you think. Then we get a good look at Daemon and Rhaenyra. Oh boy. And she's talking about them and the conquest and going back to the true roots of House Valyria and their strength. And then the next thing we know, we see them on Dragonback. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we got blacks on Dragonback all over again. Now, the rumor out there is Rhaenyra is going to be riding Vhagar. And take a good look at this. Vhagar is the biggest dragon left. Vhagar is a female. Is this Vhagar she's riding right here with Daemon, riding Caraxes? Post your comments if you think that is the case. I think it is. But you know she has her own dragon already. And for those of you that know the book real good, drop your lines on what the name of her dragon is. Then we see someone holding a baby dragon. Oh, the guardsman holding a little baby dragon. And then they flip to a clip of one of Rhaenyra's oldest kids who has brown hair, ladies and gentlemen. Ah, hell. We've got a bastard on the loose, even though we know who child this is. This is for sure Criston Cole's kid, because we know Rhaenyra did not take that morning after pill from the 1400s. We see the hand of the king, Lionel Strong, talking to the king about prophecies with children. And here we go again with the damn king sitting down, hair looking ratty as hell, sick as hell. He just need to go and kick the bucket, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry to say that, but I'm tired of his ass. He's weak. This leprosy got him weak. Let's just let him go quicker than later. We see Harwin Strong looking at somebody like, I'm about to kick your ass. And then they kick to a scene where he is kicking ass. And you know who that is, ladies that love Criston Cole? Oh yeah, that's Criston Cole getting that ass beat. And this has probably got something to do with Criston Cole being sharp at the tongue, because he's still probably hot with Rhaenyra, man. He's having to sit here, and he's on Alicent's team now. And maybe Harwin Strong heard him oversay something, and he wanted to get a little, let me show you a 5-knuckle shuffle across the face and beat your ass. Or maybe someone told him to go beat up Criston Cole. Post your comments on what you think is going on with that.
To have one child like that is a mistake. To have 3 is an insult.
People have eyes. The consequences of an allegation like the one you twirled would be dire.
Dracarys!
We see Rhaenyra having another bastard baby. That baby's hair is not the right color, ladies and gentlemen. That is your DNA test for this show, the hair color. And it's not the right color. And in the next clip, we see Alicent talking to her king about all these bastard children Rhaenyra is having outside her wedding, and it is a problem for the kingdom. She's basically calling her friend a whore. And then you see one of her kids, Rhaenyra's kids, brown hair, someone is holding his face up, and then they cut right back to Alicent getting in the king's face because he's sitting down everywhere because he's sick. This is a problem, she's telling him. All these bastard children running around here, making us look weak. And then you see the hand of the king saying there's little eyes everywhere. We see Rhaenyra with her new baby with a look on her face like, what am I bringing you guys into? Alicent drinking her damn tea. She's basically ruling the country right now because the husband, look at this dude, man. Look at this dude. I mean, is there any kind of Rogaine around this era that you can put on his head? Maybe you could put Milk of the Poppy on his head, help him look a little better. He's about to kick that bucket, man. But then we see someone in jail. Now, I don't know who this is. It's definitely not Criston Cole, but whom the hell ever this is, they go and get a hot ruler, Still ruler, ladies and gentlemen. And you know how this show go. They ain't scared to put that thing up somebody's butthole and shove it out their esophagus. And I'm wondering if that's what they're going to do to this guy that they've got captured, because you see men walking away with a body that could possibly be him. Or the very last scene, you've got one of Rhaenyra's kids meeting his dragon. He says Dracarys, the dragon sets ablaze to someone and an animal. So could that person that we seen in jail be who Rhaenyra's child just set ablaze by saying those infamous words, Dracarys? So ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for my review. Please post me all your theories and comments about this next episode. This thing is getting good and I can't wait to see it. That's going to do it for the video. Don't forget to like the video, comment, subscribe, get that life gain. Be sure to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, the TikTok, and be sure to download this on the podcast and share my videos. Till the next Sex is Hell video, I'll see you.